We've reached our first notable milestone for the series. Welcome to episode 10. We're almost a sixth of the way there. This episode is called Big Daddy, which I am not going to follow up on, as doing so is practically begging for demonetization. The episode begins with Sonic running away from Robotnik. Pretty standard stuff, except it isn't Robotnik, it's Coconut. Hey, you made it to 2 episodes in a row, good for you! Sonic baits Coconut into driving to a giant cliffside as Sonic chastises Coconut for the lashing Robotnik will give him, which of course means... And welcome back to Statue Watch. We have 4 new statues to compare. The first 3 all actually look pretty similar, to the fact where I almost thought they were the same, but there are a few slim differences around the mouth, resolution, the belly button. They're very similar though. It's shocking how similar they are compared to how they're always usually redrawn. And then there's the 4th one. I don't know what happened. Might be a new contender for my favorite Goofy one. I still think episode 9 wins out in that department, but it's a funny one. Alright, back to the episode. Coconut is forced to confess to Robotnik that he totaled the hovercraft as Scratch and Grinder bring the device straight to Robotnik. Robotnik does not take the news well at all, deciding to send Coconut on a permanent vacation. Scratch and Grinder laments about how they have never gotten a permanent vacation because of course they do, so Robotnik goes on to check on a secret project because of course he does. His secret project is a big monkey. I think I found the title's sake of Big Daddy. We then transition over to see Kiddy Kong in his natural environment, crying, only for Coconut to interrupt said crying to ask for help down. Kiddy Kong, real name Boom Boom, a coincidence I swear, asks if Coconut is his daddy. Boom Boom proves his overwhelming strength to Coconut as he continuously pleads that he isn't the father, until Coconut puts 2 and 2 together and realizes that Boom Boom is a perfect ally. He teaches Boom Boom the difference between right and wrong, it's exactly what you think, and has him help dupe Sonic by moving a road. This is straight up a Looney Tunes sketch, just with way more over-explaining. It fails because Coconut is bad at explaining things, and we learn that Sonic was watching from the sidelines anyway. Boom Boom is informed to drop the rock at the sound of a crash, and Sonic takes Coconut out for a chase. It ends with Sonic running up the cliff and baiting Coconut into crashing into the wall, and thusly getting crushed by Boom Boom's rock. Somehow, Sonic's able to do what Coconut could not in a matter of seconds. He convinced Boom Boom that he isn't Coconut's son. Sonic also agrees to hunt down Boom Boom's real daddy, quickly deducing that it's Robotnik's doing because of course it is. To be fair to Sonic, he's been right about that almost every time. I think the Tails kidnapping plot was the only time he's been innocent so far. Robotnik is seen using a mind control type device on the big ape we saw earlier. Needless to say, the ape is very strong. Robotnik tells Scratch and Grinder that they are now unnecessary, which they take surprisingly well. Robotnik takes the massive gorilla off to Mount Mobius, where he will attack the world cities, and we see Coconut try to get him to make a deal with Scratch and Grinder. It doesn't take much. You know the idiot ball trope? Well, in this show, every single character is their own idiot ball, except for occasionally Robotnik. It depends on the weather that day. We see the robots put on the costume, and I believe this may have been the secret inspiration for Quap. We cut to see Sonic outside the fortress where the robots come out, and no one questions this. Again, idiot ball. Sonic puts on a disguise because I honestly don't know why, the show never explains it. He dupes Boom Boom into attacking the individual he believes is his father? Yeah, sure, okay. The robots are exposed, but oh no, the real daddy has begun his attack. The 3 of them climb the mountain and confront Robotnik, which prompts Sonic to decide he should just let himself be shot repeatedly until he runs out of energy. This is the kind of dumb strategy that I would come up with, and I'm very happy to see that it is represented in the show. But just as I said, it is a dumb idea. It's also dumb of Robotnik to not resolve the battery issue after the Sloths episode, but what can you really expect? Boom Boom resolves the issue by grabbing Robotnik and forcing him to drop the remote, thus freeing the large ape. Boom Boom cries about losing his rattle, to which Daddy Ape offers to use Robotnik as a new rattle. The episode ends on this. And it's glorious. The Sonic Says segment is about telling your parents where you are going, which is easily the most relevant Sonic Says segment to an episode so far. It even features the gorilla couple in the episode. Good on them. All in all, I actually think this was a moderate step up from the last few episodes. Still not a top contender, but decent. I'd rank it around the Sloth episode in terms of quality, if maybe even a little higher. Also, I'm just now realizing this is the first episode that neither Sonic or Tails was tied up or otherwise imprisoned. Sorry, bingo cards, you had a good run. See you all next time, take care, stay safe, have a good one. Bye-bye.